Christine, how much does it hurt the WNBA when Caitlin Clark is out?
It is devastating to the WNBA when Caitlin Clark is out.
I know a lot of us were expecting some sort of dip since Caitlin Clark has been out with injury, but I don't think all of us were expecting the entire viewership of the entire WNBA to be down. And this tweet from Christine Brennan really stuck out to me. She said one player gets injured and more than half the TV audience for the entire league disappears. Has any other athlete ever had that kind of impact on a sport? Golf without Tiger definitely dropped precipitously on occasion.
The WNBA is once again facing tough questions as Caitlin Clark's absence shines a spotlight on her enormous impact. Fans and analysts are debating what it means for the league's momentum. Her influence on attendance and viewership has become impossible to ignore. The conversation is now bigger than one player. Everyone is waiting to see what happens next.
And the truth is the truth, and the data is there. And what we saw when Caitlin was out the last time, the 5 games that she missed earlier in the season, the WNBA's viewership dropped more than 50%. Not just the Fever, but the entire...
In today's social media era, rumors spread faster than facts. Since Clark's injury, fans have closely followed every update and every report. Her absence has reignited debate about the league's dependence on its biggest star. Supporters are eager for official updates. The story continues to dominate basketball headlines.
Odd injury jumped to her groin likely because of compensation. But the thing that you have to be careful of is if, say, you try to rush her back from this injury as well, then you're getting into this territory where a very serious injury can happen. That is what the Indiana Fever, that is what Caitlin need to avoid the best that they possibly can. So if it means that Caitlin is out for 3 weeks, if it means that she is out all the way through All-Star, then so be it.
Television ratings and fan interest have become major talking points whenever Clark misses games. Many believe her presence brings new audiences to the WNBA. Whether those trends continue remains to be seen. One thing is certain, her impact is significant. The league is under intense public attention.
Clark went down. The WNBA ratings have dropped over 55% across the board.
Hey, guess what, guys?
The league is Caitlin Clark.
The league is Caitlin Clark. She is the WNBA, guys.
Sidelined with a left quad strain May 24th, national TV viewership has plunged since then 55%. Before the injury, the Fever, her team, were averaging 1.81 million viewers, almost 2 million. Since her injury, fewer than 850,000.
Clark has helped attract record crowds and widespread media coverage throughout her career. Her performances have played a major role in growing interest in the WNBA. As discussions continue about player safety and competition, many fans hope the league keeps its biggest stars healthy. The debate shows no signs of slowing down.
News is alarming for the league, and it's alarming for the league because this is such a crucial year for the WNBA. At the end of this season, the WNBA will go into CBA negotiations. If negotiations go well, then every single player in the WNBA has a much better chance of making so much more in their next contract. And that's one thing when you start thinking about how many people stopped watching when Caitlin Clark got injured. A lot of people stopped watching because they are boycotting the WNBA. They don't want to give viewership to any other teams or any other players, whether they like other players on the team or not, because of how the media and the league itself has handled Caitlin Clark and how they have treated her.
Ticket prices and fan demand have changed noticeably during Clark's absence, leading to widespread discussion online. Supporters continue to debate how much influence one player can have on attendance. Every game now attracts added attention. Fans are watching closely to see what happens next.
Concerning about this is the fact that we are only a month into the regular season and Caitlin Clark has already been out with 2 injuries, with the first one being her having to miss some time with a left quad strain. Now, of course, this is concerning because if you're already on your second injury, you don't want to be that player that is always hurt. Cough, cough, Embiid, cough, cough, Anthony Davis. So I really do hope that the Fever really sits her out right now for a while, only because you don't want her to have more long-term injuries and be more...
Veteran reporters and basketball analysts continue sharing their opinions about the league's biggest story. Many believe this moment presents an opportunity for the WNBA to strengthen its future. Fans want transparency, consistency, and exciting competition. The conversation continues across every sports platform.
Man, bruh. Congratulations to the WNBA.
Your ratings are going to drop by 55 to 60% once again. I believe the WNBA have successfully broken Kate.
Physical play and officiating remain hot topics among basketball fans. Every close game brings new debates about fairness and player protection. Clark's absence has only intensified those discussions. The league continues facing questions from both fans and analysts.
Strong case, and I will make that case, and have, that there is no one single athlete more important to his or her sport or tour or whatever the circuit is that they play on than Caitlin Clark is to the WNBA.
Many believe this situation could have been handled differently from the beginning. Clark's popularity introduced millions of new viewers to women's basketball. Fans hope the league builds on that momentum instead of losing it. The future now depends on smart decisions moving forward.
I don't even know where to begin, man. I hope Caitlin Clark is okay. I want to know when this injury even happened, bro, because let's be serious here. She has the quad injury. Mind you, Caitlin Clark hadn't missed a game since she was like 19 years old, since she was like 18 in college or something. Now she has a groin injury. We've never seen Caitlin Clark play as bad as she played the last 3 games. Let's just be serious here. She's like 1 for 20-something on threes in the last 3. We've never seen her shoot the ball this way. I'll say that. Has she been?
Comparisons with other professional leagues have become increasingly common. Supporters expect every league to protect its biggest stars while maintaining fair competition. The discussion extends beyond one player and focuses on the overall direction of the sport. Fans continue demanding higher standards.
I admire about Caitlin, she's a warrior. She's tough. You hear me? Bruh, you just don't see players. You don't see female basketball players like her. I'm sorry. I haven't seen a lot of female basketball players, like I said.
The WNBA has several opportunities to strengthen player safety and improve the overall fan experience. Each season brings valuable lessons for the league. Many supporters believe consistent decisions will help build long-term trust. Everyone is watching to see what changes come next.
Clean up. I believe the physicality and all this hacking and fouling that goes on. She getting blindsided by Marina Mabry. I think all of this stuff is having a wear and tear and an impact. And all you guys are doing are hurting yourselves, because the numbers are going to drop and drop and drop. And trust me, when it's time for that collective bargaining agreement, they are going to point to this and say, well, how can we give you guys all this money? What happens if she gets hurt?
The league now faces important decisions about its future growth. Protecting star players, maintaining competitive balance, and keeping fans engaged remain major priorities. Attendance, ratings, and public interest will continue to shape the conversation. The next chapter could define the league for years to come.
Yeah, because of the way they play the game, because I love the WNBA. I love the way they play the game. But we really watch it because Caitlin Clark and everybody watching. Now listen. If I keep bumping her, knocking her down, might get her a concussion, you might hurt her for real. For 2 weeks, she was done with like a hamstring. She was down. 55% of the viewership was down. She comes back the next game, it's about 3 million viewers. Now, let me tell you something. Growing up in the hood, they teach you this. Always protect the money. Y'all keep hurting her and all that. She's going for a year or 2. Ain't nobody gonna watch it. If nobody watches, how y'all gonna make and generate money?
This entire situation has reminded everyone how quickly momentum can change in professional sports. Fans hope to see Clark return healthy while the WNBA continues building on its recent growth. The coming months will be critical for the league's future. Share your thoughts below, subscribe for more WNBA coverage, and we'll see you in the next video.